From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense is on the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Davis looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll run it from the gun. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Now, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big 2 gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these 2 big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12, but all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Touchdown, Hokies. What a grab and go for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, open.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. He shanked it. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Davis will throw. This time he's got his man.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They keep attacking through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. He'll pitch it. Past the 45. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Escapes trouble. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Extending the play. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll send out the kicker here. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Oh, he left him grabbing. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Davis looking to pass. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll try to snap it quickly. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Trojans want to move quickly. The inside handoff. Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The play action fake. Looking to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hokies are flying down the field. Going to the run. It's Wells.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Davis will throw. Unloads it downfield. And that pass intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll open the second half with a run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the run, it's Wells. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me, Andy.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the first down. He's looking to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Quickly complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Trojans trying to cash it in on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's wrestled to the ground. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Trying to bully their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Ready to try the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by just 1 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catch is made at the 15. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now,
and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Hokies! They've got the lead here in the fourth. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Davis looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
On third down, going up top. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He's got great speed. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of him. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage, and just a really nice job.
Touchdown, Trojans! They move on top here in the 4th.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
This time on target. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Goes to the option. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Davis will throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, held on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to...